He smokes one. Deep right field. And it is gone. A grand slam for Preston Allen. It's almost time for Game 2 between Yakima Valley and the Bend Elks here at the Orchard as the Pippins look for a rebound victory after dropping Game 1 last night. Welcome into the Pippins pregame show, everybody. My name is Jacob Schrantz, and last night it was a 5-4 defeat for these Pippins, but it was a solid performance in the first half of this game. You go back with A.J. Hendrickson on the mound. He went for 3 strikeouts through the first time against this Bend lineup, but over the rest of the game, they just started to figure out the Pippins pitching staff and found just enough offense to pick up a victory in Game 1. It was a 5-4 loss for the Pippins. That makes it 4 straight against this Bend Elks team. They're now 0-4 against the Elks in 2024, but there's another chance tonight to pick up the victory and maybe even win 2 in a row with a win tonight and then Sunday night against this Bend Elks squad to take the series. But it has to start tonight with a victory. So coming up on the Pippins pregame show, we'll give you the starting lineups to see if they can get it done here at home.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
It was so difficult to find the right bank.
I know. It's so confusing.
Checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty.
Enough! With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh, wait. Ah!
Built for action, built for banking. Banner Bank.
Welcome back to the Pippins pregame show, presented by Washington's Lottery, and now it's time for your Game 2 starters, brought to you by Banner Bank. Leading off will be Zach Blazak, followed by Tucson Bythewood and Dom Longo. 4, 5, and 6, Julian Angulo, Owen Egan, and Caden Kirschenbaum. And then 7, 8, and 9 will be Preston Allen, Mauricio Gordato, and Casey Wayne. And your starting pitcher tonight, Carl Mullen Kovash, making his first start at the Orchard this summer. We'll see if he can lead the way for the Pippins in this Game 2 battle with the Bend Elks. They need some redemption after dropping last night 5-4, and it could come with Mullen Kovash leading the way on the mound. First pitch from the Orchard coming up in just a moment. Back for some more Pippins baseball at the Orchard as Yakima Valley and the Bend Elks get set for the middle game of this 3-game series from Yakima County Stadium. Jacob Schrantz with you tonight. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday evening, maybe taking some baseball in after watching the Olympics all afternoon. Can't blame you, as it's been a fun Olympics so far, but tonight it's Carl Mullen Kovash out there on the mound for the Pippins as he gets set for his first start at the Orchard. We see his numbers this year so far, the sophomore from Whitman College. He's been a road warrior, a ton of appearances out of the bullpen away from Yakima County Stadium, but tonight the big 6'6" righty gets set to take on one of the top teams in the South Division. Bend at 27-16 after last night's victory, but a couple of Pippins players nearly led Yakima Valley to a Game 1 win. Starting with the second baseman Dom Longo, who went for 3 hits yesterday, scored a couple of runs. He gets the start at second after starting last night's game out in right field. There he is there. No doubt the Pips are looking for him to continue to be successful. Also, someone who came to play was 2024 All-Star Preston Allen recently committed to Cal Poly Pomona, where he'll join his Pippins teammate Julian Angulo this upcoming spring. A look at him there. 3 hits yesterday. Couple of RBIs as well. But Carl Mullen-Kovash will begin by taking on Josh Wakefield. 25 hits this summer, .321 average. And this is a Bend team that's currently riding on a 6-game win streak. Came into the series with 5 straight, but were able to take down the Pips last night. They've taken 4 in a row against Yakima Valley here in 2024. So Mullen-Kovash trying to do his best up there on the mound to change those fortunes as he misses outside on the first pitch. Comes in at 6:36 p.m. as Yakima Valley continues to push for that final spot in the postseason. It'll be a challenge with enough ground to come up with at the end of the year. Wakefield, a solid leadoff man, the center fielder. He's got 20 scored runs. Once he gets on base, Bend has had a ton of success bringing him around. Two balls and 1 strike for Mullen-Kovash. Here it comes. Checked his swing, and they appeal down. No. Travis Holsey on the base path tonight, so Zachary Burr will call the balls and strikes in this middle game of a 3-game series. Moko delivers. That's over the plate for a strike. Came in at 85 miles an hour for Carl Mullen-Kovash. He told us earlier this week that he actually was a catcher at times growing up. Payoff down and in for ball 4. And the walks have been arguably the biggest Achilles heel for this Yakima Valley team. They've got the second most walks allowed in the entire West Coast League. And on the other side with the Elks, just 177 walks as a staff. That's only 1 ahead of the best in the league. So 2 teams that's been a difference maker for them. One doesn't allow a ton of free passes, one does. And unfortunately for Yakima Valley, they have been the team that gives up some free passes. But we'll see what Mullen-Kovash can do after giving up a leadoff walk. Now facing with Easton Talt. 0-1 comes over the plate for strike 2. Oh-2 for Moko, just misses. Talt last night, no hits, 2 strikeouts. Hitting a 200 even coming into this contest as he ropes one to the left side and down for his first hit of the series. So just like that, Josh Wakefield heads to second, and there's 2 on with no outs in the first inning. A much different offensive start for Bend, as last night when A.J. Hendrickson made the start, the Elks found just 1 hit the first time through the order, and Hendrickson punched out 3 Bend players. But already tonight, this Elks squad having a ton of success. Cole Calnon to the plate now as Mullen-Kovash will throw over to second. And no, they'll call it a balk, I believe. So Wakefield heads to third, and Talt moves to scoring position in second. And now all of a sudden, Cole Calnon can really do some damage on the scoreboard pretty quickly. No outs in the top of the first still. Molin Kovash finds the strike zone that time against Calnon. 11 RBIs on the season coming into this contest. The Northwest Nazarene University product this past year. Began his college career with Lane Community College. Spent 4 seasons there before last spring with NNU. Had 120 plus hits in those first 4 collegiate seasons as the 1-1 misses up high. Had over 100 hits his last 2 seasons with Lane Community College as he skies this one center field. Tucson Bythewood coming in to make the catch, and he will throw it to third, but 1 run will score. Josh Wakefield comes in from third, and it's 1-0 Bend.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Easton Aronson.
Easton Admonson, one of the top players in the West Coast League, put together a 3-run homer yesterday that completely flipped all the momentum to Bend's side. Cut the deficit to just 1 run as Molin Kovash sends a first pitch into him. And after that home run, that ended up becoming the start to a 5-run stretch that Yakima Valley never even responded to. It was 5 unanswered runs in a 5-4 win for the Elks. Runner takes off. Admonson on the ground to second. What a play from Longo as he guns him down. Nice job reaching out to his left side as Admonson goes down on the ground.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 13, Jace Miller.
Take another look at this nice play from the Pippins second baseman tonight. The delivery from Molin Kovash. Hard chopper, but just a nice job sliding over for Longo. Middle of the infield will be up in the air a bit over the next few weeks as the rest of the regular season concludes. David Bayanilla, who's been a very solid middle infielder for the Pips this year, got injured on the road against Walla Walla. Still unsure when his timetable is to return, if at all. So it'll be pretty much Spencer Shipman, you would imagine, as the routine second baseman, but he's got the day off today, so Dom Longo heads to second defensively. 0-2 pitch fouled off by Jace Miller, making his first appearance in this series at the Orchard. Part of University of Portland, redshirted his first season there and played in 14 games as a freshman. One ball and 2 strikes as Molin Kovash tries to put the top of the first away in a 1-0 game. Staying alive once again with a foul ball. Looks like Gordado took that one in an uncomfortable spot. He continues to take punishment behind the plate. It's been a painful season for Gordado. He's been on crutches at times this year. He's basically been trucked at the plate at sometimes. One of the tougher players on this team, but sometimes, no matter how tough you are, there's just some scenarios that you can't tough out. We'll take this time to look around the West Coast League. See some other games going on tonight, especially some games that could impact Yakima Valley's postseason scenario. Portland and Corvallis. That's one of the more interesting games and series, really, of this weekend. The 2 top-ranked teams in the South Division, just a couple of games is what separates them in the overall record. As yesterday, Corvallis took down the Pickles 5-3 to take the first game of that series. We'll see what happens in the middle game here tonight. Still the top of the first in that one. Ridgefield and Cowlitz also in a series. The Raptors got off to a scorching hot start in the second half of the year. Put together I believe, a 13-game win streak before they were finally defeated in the second half of the year. As let's take a quick glance at the second half standings. Portland now has the lead in the second half. And we see the overall standings here. Portland just 2 games back on the top seed Corvallis Knights, but regardless of where Corvallis ends up in this second half, they will have a playoff spot. They won the first half standings, so a guaranteed playoff position for them. But with Portland and Ridgefield in such a tight race in the second half standings, one of those 2 teams you would imagine will win the second half and earn an automatic bid to the postseason as well. So at that point, it will come down to the next best 2 overall records. So that's why Yakima Valley really needs to start stringing together some wins, because if it ends up being Portland, then they have to somehow get in front of Bend or Ridgefield. If it ends up being Ridgefield that wins the South, they'll have to somehow get ahead of at least the Bend Elks, which are 10 games ahead of the Pips, and there's not too many games left this summer. So it's starting to become a pretty difficult scenario for Yakima Valley to return to the postseason, something they haven't done since 2022. So Jace Miller returns to the box and a 1-2 count. This one's chopped out of play once again as Julian Angulo watches it fly. Another smoky night at the Orchard as the Pips continue to battle the elements. 1 ball and 2 strikes for Olin Kovash. Over the plate, but no strike call. The 2-2 now. This one's lifted in the air and down for a base hit in center. Miller adds his 20th RBI of the season as he brings home Easton Talt to make it 2-0
The
Elks.
second baseman, Abri Covarrubias.
So a 2-out swing for the left fielder brings the USC Trojan Abri Covarrubias to the plate. Had the leadoff spot in last night's order, but found just 1 hit in 4 tries, so he's moved down quite a bit into the 6th spot. One-0 pitch comes in way inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Good to see Gordado behind the plate still, as he, I'm sure, is not fully recovered, but he is going to fight through the pain. The 2-0 from Olin Kovash down in the dirt. And Moko's numbers have been solid this year, a .325 ERA in his first 11 appearances, but the walks and strikeout numbers are even. 13 strikeouts, 13 walks. As this one pops up out of play. And I know Josh Wakefield walked to lead off this inning, so I guess technically Olin Kovash is now behind in strikeout to walk ratio. As he tries to find a few more strikes against Abri Covarrubias. He finds one on that ground ball out of play. Full count to the second baseman. outside for ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Molin Kovash. So Johnny Elliott comes up now.
Johnny Elliott.
I mentioned earlier how much more success that Bend has had through this first time through the lineup. As they now bring batter number 7 to the plate here in the top of the first. A 2-out single and a 2-out walk as the Elks continue the offense. Johnny Elliott, 11 hits this summer for a .333 average. On the ground, up the middle. Longo will field it and end the top of the first. So it took a while, but Molin Kovash works the Bend offense back to the dugout, but it's 2-0 heading to the bottom of the first. We'll see the Pippins offense for the first time in just a bit.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
Let's do pizza.
West Side Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
Tiffany Haddish, live on stage.
You ever been in the club in a cute little outfit? You like, I got this for $22. I'm gonna meet me $1 million man in my $22 dress. No, you're not.
Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, Friday, September 13th.
You be in here dancing, feeling all good and stuff. You raise your arm up and you got a big old hole in your armpit.
Get tickets now at the Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com. Legends Casino, Friday, September 13th.
Invest in yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Bottom of the first, Yakima Valley's offense returns to the field as Andrew Harbor comes out onto the bump for the first time tonight, making just his second start of the summer. USC sophomore. 12 strikeouts this year to just 4 walks. And I mentioned earlier that Bend has the second least amount of walks allowed, and that's a big factor to really realize about this series, because the Pippins, the last time they actually won a game was by taking advantage of the double-digit walks allowed by Walla Walla earlier this week. So when the Pips can get free passes, they've been able to do damage with their bats once guys get on base. But the struggle has been when they're not able to get on base. There hasn't been too many guys over the last month or so that have been able to just kind of hunker down and find production individually. So Zach Blazak will lead things off, and he swings at the first pitch, a chopper to second. Covarrubias guns him down on the first pitch of Andrew Harbor's night.
Batting second, the center fielder, Toussaint Lightwood.
Harbor ready to take on Toussaint Bythewood now, a USC versus UCLA matchup. Two teams in California who could potentially be scheduled against a team in Piscataway this upcoming spring with the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. It would be quite the travel for either of those squads, as here's an 0-1 to Bythewood. On the ground to short, Kalnai throws him out. 2 straight ground outs for the Pips on the first 3 pitches. So Andrew Harbor already working very quickly, and that .50 ERA definitely represents a challenge for Yakima Valley. He's only allowed 1 earned run in his first 6 appearances. That came all the way back on June 23rd, over a month ago. Longo slaps the ball out of play. Harbor this past year with USC, his freshman season in college, at a 4.15 ERA. But so far this summer, he has really displayed an ability to keep opponents off the scoreboard. In fact, he's only allowed 5 total runs, 4 of them unearned. Longo sends one to the left side, and it gets through the gap. Was nearly the 3rd straight ground out that could have ended the first inning, but Longo just powers a ground ball through to the left side for his 4th hit of the series. So with 2 down, Julian Angulo comes up, and in a tough scenario where the Yakima Valley Pippins need some offense, this has been a guy that they've counted on all season. So with 2 outs, it's up to Julian Angulo to try to keep the inning alive. Harbor, in his first 18 innings of the season, allowed just 14 hits. Number 15 just came a moment ago. And it's just really incredible to think about those totals. As, I mean, there have been times this year where the Pips starters and even opposing team starters, when they pitch against Yakima Valley, will give up nearly double-digit hits in one outing. Angulo slaps this pitch out of play, 2-1. And he's 1 hit away from 40. He would be the 2nd Yakima Valley player this year to reach that total, as Preston Allen sits with 43 coming into tonight. Not in time for Dom Longo. And Harbor gets set for another pitch. Nearly got him, but back in time. And speaking of Julian Angulo, if you missed the interview with him yesterday, it is up here on the Pippins YouTube channel. You can check it out after tonight's game. As I walked around the base path with him, had a chat about some of his relationship to baseball on and off the field. Thanks to our producer and cameraman Shay for helping us put that interview together. Longo takes off, had a good jump to second. Close play at the bag, not in time. Stolen base for Longo, as that's exactly why Bend had been trying to throw him out. The pickoff attempts were unsuccessful, and the one time that Andrew Harbor doesn't go to the pickoff, Longo takes off, and he's got himself a stolen base. Angulo waits for a 3-1 pitch. Sends it out of play, 3-2 now. Maybe a chance for Yakima Valley to get the 0 off the scoreboard here in just the first inning. It'd be a nice response if they can go down with at least 1 run. Harbor trying not to let that happen. The payoff pitch. And Angulo, a little bit late, but stays alive. There's a look at Coach Crust Angel, head coach for Yakima Valley, 3rd base coach all season. The 3-2. And once again, Angulo stays alive. Harbor's pitched once against Yakima Valley earlier this season. That came on July 7th when the Elks won 3-1. Still a full count for the Cal Poly Pomona first baseman. Inside, and I think that might have hit Angulo, but either way, it would have been a called ball if he dodged it. So a full count free pass for Julian Angulo.
Stepping up the left fielder, Owen Egan.
He was hit by that pitch, was Angulo. So Owen Egan comes to the plate. Had a major highlight in left field last night with a double play ball where he gunned down a runner trying to score from third as he threw it in from left field. First pitch to him nearly hits Egan as well. Egan, the other UCLA Bruin in the starting lineup tonight for Yakima Valley, his college teammate Toussaint Bythewood already grounded out earlier this inning. Two balls and no strikes for that man, Andrew Harbor, as he tries to find a put-away pitch after giving up 2 bases, and now he'll call that a pitch clock violation. Check that, it will just be a timeout as Egan needs to step out. Count still at 2-0. The 3-0 pitch to Egan. That's down and away, ball 4. And how about this? 2 straight outs to begin this inning, and the Pippins offense finds a way to load the bases up. A single, a hit batter, and a walk to Owen Egan brings Caden Kirschenbaum to the plate. Huge opportunity for Yakima Valley early in this contest. This one misses high and inside. Harbor's been sitting at 2 different pitches, sitting at around 85 miles an hour, and then slows it down to 78. That time at 86 as he sends the heater outside and a foul tip for the Montana State Billings product. And Kirschenbaum's got a big bat. 2 doubles and a homer this year, as he tries to potentially even tie this ball game with a ball that gets down into the outfield. Longo waits at third, Angulo at second, with Egan at first. Promising scenario early on for the home team. The 2-1 pitch for Harbor misses on the outside. Hitters count for Caden Kirschenbaum, with Preston Allen on deck, the man that had 3 hits yesterday. 3-1 pitch. Outside and down for ball 4. Andrew Harbor starting to fall apart in just the first inning as Dom Longo comes around to make it 2-1. And here comes Preston Allen, as they will have to come have a discussion with their starting pitcher. Allen this season already had a grand slam. It was one of the biggest swings of the season.
Now batting third baseman, Preston Allen.
As that grand slam came on July 3rd. Went 2 for 5 in that game with those 4 RBIs. So Harbor gets set for Allen. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. 43 hits this summer for Allen. As he He tries to bring in Julian Angulo to at least tie this ball game. That one's chopped foul, 1-2. One-two pitch. Called strike three on the inside. Harbor gets out of the jam by only giving up 1 run. Unfortunate finish to the inning for Yakima Valley as Allen goes down with a strikeout, but 1 run does come across as they don't go down easy with 2 outs against Harbor, as Longo makes this a 2-1 game heading to the second.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including summer stock reduction savings. Save on a dozen ball canning jars, regular mouth $11.99, wide mouth jars are $13.99. Save on Blazer brass 9mm ammo. A 50-count box is just $11.99. Plus save $50 on an Avanti 5 cubic foot chest freezer, hot priced at $139.99. Save now with store-wide savings of up to 50% off during our summer stock reduction sale, only at Bi-Mart.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
It's a heavy metal blowout as Legends Casino Hotel welcomes the original headbangers, Quiet Riot, appearing at 8 p.m. on Friday, September 6th. This famous classic rock band from the 80s has rocked venues around the world and is now coming to Toppenish, Washington. Tickets start at just $20 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Quiet Riot and come feel the noise live at Legends Casino Hotel. Friday, September 6th. Get your tickets now.
Top of the second, Carl Moland Kovash returns to the mound to take on 8, 9, and 1 in this Bend lineup as he finds a strike against Brooks Robertson. Robertson in his first game for the Elks this summer. And he puts this one on a line to left field. Egan chasing it down and makes the catch on the run. Nice tracking speed in left field for the Bruin as he loses his lid on the move. Ty Peterson due up now, 20 hits this summer. In his 3rd year with Bend. Part of Seattle University. Played in 46 games in his debut season with the Red Hawks, after his prior 2 collegiate years were with Lower Columbia. When Kovash's 1-0 comes inside. Three balls and no strikes for the third baseman. Olin Kovash hits the zone for strike 1. Peterson was the main contributor for Lower Columbia in his final season with them. Led the team in hits and got on Seattle University's radar. 3-1 is roped to the right side, and it's a fair ball. Peterson heading to second, and he will slide in safely. Third hit of the game for Bend, and it's the first extra base knock with Tyler Peterson turning the lineup over with a sliding double in the second inning. So Josh Wakefield will come back up to the plate in a 2-1 game with a man in scoring position.
Josh Wakefield.
Wakefield's already come around to score. Now we'll see if he can help out an opposing or hit one of his teammates to come in. Three hits now for Bend. It was only one hit for Yakima Valley last inning. And we'll see if the production sees an uptick the rest of the game for both these teams. And statistically for the Elks, their numbers as a squad aren't going to blow you away really on either side of the ball. I mean, you go to the hits category, Bend is around middle of the pack in that. They're in the upper portion of runs scored this year, but outside the top five. Outside the top five in home runs this year as well. But when you just combine all of those different categories into a decent to at least solid year, that's what's led them to 27 wins in 2024, as this one pops up to the shortstop Blazak. Two down in the second with Easton Talt coming to the plate. Mullen Kovash gave up that hard hit double, but still has a shot to quickly end this top of the second inning. Talt singled in his first at-bat today, coming in for his second plate appearance. Kind of nice to see Mullen Kovash back in a starting role. He made 2 starts in kind of the middle of the season, but over the last week or two, he's kind of returned out of the bullpen. But getting the start tonight as he throws to second, not in time. Two balls and no strikes for Tall. He stays alive, but goes out of play. Looks like he might need a little bit more grip on his bat as he calls for, I believe that's probably pine tar to secure himself with the bat. We already saw yesterday a bat go flying into the protective netting over the Pippins dugout. That one would have flown into the bleachers if not for that net. Could have been a very dangerous play. It already was. 2-1 misses. Mullen Kovash inside, and did that hit Talt? I think it may have. Either way, it clearly was out of the zone, so that will be a free pass. So 2 runners on. Peterson's at second, and Easton Talt over to first on a hit by pitch. Second time tonight where Mullen Kovash, actually first time tonight where he's hit a batter. So Cole Calnon, waits in that batter's box. Righty-righty matchup, swings and fouls it off. Calnon, an experienced West Coast League talent. Played in 2 games for Bend back in 2021. But more experience last year when he played 27 games with the Springfield Drifters, but wanted to head back to Bend, Oregon, I guess, here in 2024. 0-2 pitch called a strike on the outside. First punch out of the night for Carl Molen-Kovash as that ends the second inning with a scoreless effort from the Pippins defense. So it's time for the bottom as Yakima Valley's offense returns to the field in a 1-run game.
Are you struggling to figure out the best career path or ready for a change? As a 2-time School of Excellence Award winner, Perry Technical Institute offers 14 programs ranging from 5 weeks to 2 years, with 2 AAS degree programs and night course options available. Schedule your tour today and explore all that Perry Tech has to offer. Let the financial aid, careers services, and enrollment teams help put you on the path to your dream career. Find your future now at perrytech.edu or by calling 509-453-0374.
It's been a summer of off-road adventures at Legends Casino Hotel, but now we've gone completely off the rails. We're giving away not 1, but 2 winning Gone Wild vehicles in August, including a new Volkswagen Atlas Crossport on the 22nd and a Dodge Ram 1500 Bighorn on the 29th. Just remember to pack your Legends Rewards card to earn entries for a chance to win cash or 2 new off-road adventure vehicles. Then again, if driving around in a 2024 VW Atlas or Dodge Ram Bighorn isn't your bag, you could always just sit on your front porch petting your dog. Yeah, right.
Leading off for the Pippins, the catcher, Mauricio Guardado.
Just a 1-run game in Yakima as the smoke continues to be a factor this weekend. Wind is not super strong, but could become a factor at times tonight. So Mauricio Guardado comes to the plate against Andrew Harbor. Retired 2 straight batters in the bottom of the first and then started to fall apart. Gave up a hit, hit a batter, and walked 2 more before finally finding a punch out of Preston Allen to end the inning. So we'll see if he can return to form as Guardado sends another pitch out of play. Count at 0-2. 8-9-1 for Yakima Valley's offense here in the second. Harbor evens the count, 2-2. Harbor comes from a pretty athletic family, I would say. His dad played basketball at Stanford as Guardado pops this one to right field. Easton Tulp finds it and makes the catch. His dad was a Stanford basketball player. One of his uncles and his grandfather both played basketball at Arizona, and then another one of his uncles hooped at UCLA. So kind of surprising that Harbor is not someone to be throwing down dunks, but he's been doing well on the mound so far in his career. 6'2" goes Andrew Harbor, so he does have the height for basketball. But elected to be a pitcher at USC. 1 ball and a strike with Casey Wayne. And Wayne lifts this one left center field, but coming under it is Jace Miller as he makes the catch. Pips putting the ball in play tonight, but still just 1 hit. So the top of the order and Zach Blazak return to the box. 0 for 1 with a ground out tonight.
The shortstop, Zach Blazak.
Harbor kicks and deals. Down and in for ball one. Blazak swung at the first pitch he saw an inning ago and ended up going down on the ground. It was really interesting to see Blazak's numbers run up as he returned from an injury, and his first few weeks back, he was almost unstoppable. He was hitting over 450 for about a week or two. But over the last few games, average has dropped down to 370 currently, as he's 0 for 1 already tonight. 3-1 pitch finds the corner for a full count. Harbor could put away 3 straight to end the inning. Here's the payoff outside, and Blazak will take his base. So the Pips find a base runner in the first and the second, so the offense has been there so far tonight. But now it comes down to Toussaint Bythewood to find some production. He's 0 for 1 tonight as well. Harbor fits one through the window for a strike. Wind starting to blow in from right field, so it might be difficult for Bythewood to put one down if he elevates a baseball. Oh, 1 pitch rolls to third. Tyler Peterson throws high, but Admonson is able to come down on top of the first base bag to end the inning. Nearly an error defensively for the Elks, but after just 1 base runner on a walk from Zach Blazak, the second inning is over. It's 2-1 Bend, heading to the third.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Who knew it was so difficult to find the right bank?
I know. It's so confusing.
Checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty.
With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh, wait. Ah!
Built for action, built for banking. Banner Bank.
Top of the third now with Easton Admonson leading the offense off. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Olin Kovash out there for his third inning of work. He's only gone 3 1/3 innings as his longest outing of the season. So what does his leash look like after putting up a scoreless second? Admonson belts this one deep to right field, all the way to the wall, and it stays in the yard. Admonson takes off her second. Kirschenbaum throws it to second, and it's not in time. Admonson kind of hot-dogged it to first. I don't think he was prepared for that high fence in right field. It goes just for a double for Admonson, as that one was absolutely cooked off the bat, 104 miles an hour. But the tall fence in right kept it in the yard. You see Kirschenbaum just pick it up with his bare hand. I mean, all you can do is laugh at that point. I mean, if Admonson had hustled around the base path, that would have been easily at least a triple, potentially an inside the park home run. But instead, he's just got a double, so Jace Miller comes up with no outs against Moland Kovash. Fences here at the Orchard, giving Admonson some frustration. At Vince Guenna Stadium in Bend, Oregon, where these teams play, the fences are at least halfway as high. So Admonson probably thought that ball was gone, and I mean, he had a reason to believe so. It was over 105 miles an hour off the bat. He absolutely destroyed that baseball, but the Orchard is not friendly to fly balls. As this 2-2 count waits for the next offering to Jace Miller. Admonson nearly had his second home run in as many games. The 2-2 to Miller. Swing and a miss on the outside. Strikeout number 2 for Moland Kovash, as there's one down.
The second baseman, Avery Covarrubias.
Covarrubias comes up, walked in the first. And Moland Kovash tries to find a few more outs to bring his offense up, down 2-1. Still cannot believe that that ball stayed in the yard for Easton Admonson. I mean, you got to wonder, maybe the wind, the slight wind that we have at the Orchard tonight may have impacted the flight traveling of that baseball. So he still just waits over there at second. Could have made it 3-1. Covarrubias lines one to right, down for a base hit. Admonson will hold at third, so the runners will be at the corners. As Bend continues to find some contact against the Pippins starting pitcher tonight.
Now batting the catcher, Johnny Elliott.
5th hit of the game, not even 3 innings in. Johnny Elliott comes up. Hitless in one try tonight, but could extend on this 2-1 lead now that Admonson waits at third. Runner takes off. Gordado throws to second. It's in time on the tag. What a cannon from behind the dish for Mauricio Gordado. Big second out right there with Johnny Elliott still at the plate. We got to take a look at this rifle from behind the dish. No obstruction to work around, and a nice tag as well from Zach Blazak. 1 ball and a strike as the catcher Johnny Elliott looks to keep this top half of the third alive. He swings and fouls this next pitch off. 1-2. Slight work going on in the Pippins bullpen. But Carl Moland Kovash looking to finish up his 3rd complete inning in just his 3rd start of the summer. Misses outside, 2-2. Two pitch lifted high to left field, but trails foul pretty quickly. If it stayed fair, I don't know if it would have left the yard. 94 miles an hour off the bat, but quite high in the sky. May have just been a pop out. So here's another 2-2. Misses outside. Mullen Kovash. One pitch in the zone away from retiring the side. Payoff pitch. Misses on the outside, barely. Third base runner of the inning, and there's runners at the corners once again. So Brooks Robertson, who lined out to left in his lone at-bat tonight, comes up with the second time and a chance to maybe extend this 2-1 lead. Just around an hour through this ball game, as Mullen Kovash hits Robertson on the first pitch to load the bases up. Unfortunate scenario. Bases loaded now for Tyler Peterson as Mullen Kovash desperately trying to hold out in the third. And Coach Frieder is going to have a chat with Moko about wrapping up this inning as Tyler Dish begins to warm his arm up in the bullpen, throwing to Jake Lockwood, the Everett Community College catcher tonight. Pips have 3 catchers on the roster. Maurice Sherman, Mauricio Gordado, and that man Jake Lockwood. Mound visit is over.
The third baseman, Tyler Peterson.
Peterson's 1 for 1 with a double tonight. If he can repeat that, it'll be a bigger lead for Bend. Mullen Kovash doesn't get the call on the outside. Admonson still waits at third. Elliott's at second, and Robertson waits at first. Wind blowing hard from in toward right field. 1-0, fouled off. You see, that might be the reason why Admonson's fly ball did not leave the yard toward right field. May have just been that extra boost to keep it in the park. 1-1 offering. Swung on and missed. Peterson down to his final strike as Mullen Kovash could still keep this scoreless frame alive by putting Peterson away. The 1-2 pitch on the ground, right side, and called foul. And Gulo tried to field it in time, but ball trailed out of play. So the count will stay the same. Probably would have been the third out if it stayed fair. So Tyler Peterson a little bit lucky right there, as he will have another chance at a pitch from Mullen Kovash. And that's an inside called strike 3. Peterson goes down, and Yakima Valley gets a gift from Zachary Burr behind the plate. Mullen Kovash keeps it 2-1, heading to the bottom of the third.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Who knew it was so difficult to find the right bank?
I know. It's so confusing.
Checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty.
With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh, wait. Ah!
Built for action, built for banking. Banner Bank.
Pippins offense back out there on the field against Andrew Harbor, who kept Yakima Valley quiet an inning ago, but it's still 2-1 as Molen Kovash, the Pippins pitcher, loaded the bases up but found a way out of it with a strikeout of Tyler Peterson to retire the top of the third. So Dom Longo, Julian Angulo, and Owen Egan are due up for Yakima Valley as Longo swings and misses. Found his fourth hit of the series, I should say. A couple innings ago with a single in the first. Ended up coming around to score. A 1-1 bouncer out of play to the left side. 2-1, or 1-2. Apologize. Giving a souvenir to the Pippins bullpen that time. Harbor's 1-2. On the ground, a bouncer to third. Peterson fires across the diamond in time. A much slower game tonight as game one yesterday featured some high-octane action. We were nearly halfway done, about an hour through, but today we're in just the bottom of the third, over an hour through. As both these pitchers, Molen Kovash and Andrew Harbor, like to take their time. You see Tyler Dish, Garen Gertler out there as well. Zaid Flynn. And Angulo puts one in the sky, right field, but on the move is Easton Talt to make the catch. Nearly dropped that one down for his first hit of the game. 2 down for Owen Egan now.
The left fielder, Owen Egan.
Egan swings at the first pitch, gives another souvenir to the bullpen. And no, Spencer Shipman will say, that's heading our way. Egan fits one through the gap on the right side. Just the second hit of the ball game for Yakima Valley as Egan reaches first base for the second straight time.
Second in right fielder, Hayden Kirschenbaum.
So Kirsch comes up with a man over at first and 2 outs. Pips have already proven to be able to do damage with 2 outs in this game. They were able to load the bases up and bring 1 run across in a similar scenario back in the first inning. That's how it's a 2-1 ball game. Throw down to first nearly in time by Johnny Elliott, but Egan slides in. One ball and 2 strikes to the right fielder, Caden Kirschenbaum. As he waits for the next offering. He'll have to wait a little longer on that pickoff attempt. Andrew Harbor, his first summer of summer collegiate ball. Some would say a pretty good one with that .50 ERA, and they'd be right. And for Harbor, this is just his second outing of the season with an earned run. That's the type of year that he has had with this Bend team, and really a good representation of this top 5 ERA pitching staff. Kirschenbaum, bouncer to third. Peterson once again fires across the field in time. 1 hit, no runs, and no errors for Bend. It's time for the 4th inning, still 2-1.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
Let's do pizza.
West Side Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
Tiffany Haddish, live on stage.
You ever been in the club in a cute little outfit? You like, I got this for $22. I'ma meet me $1 million man in my $22 dress. No, you're not.
Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, Friday, September 13th.
You be in here dancing, feeling all good and stuff. You raise your arm up and you got a big old hole in your armpit.
Get tickets now at the Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com. Legends Casino, Friday, September 13th.
Invest in yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Fourth inning getting started here as the top of the order for the Bend Elks will come out for the 3rd time. 2-1 through the first 3 innings, as this is Jake Schrantz with you from the Orchard. Middle game of a 3-game series between Yakima Valley and the Bend Elks. The Elks on a 6-game win streak coming into tonight. Really impressive resume during that streak as well. As Wakefield pops this pitch up, will it stay playable? Looks like it will. Gordado loses his mask and makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 down. And I mentioned that resume. The Elks took down Corvallis twice, swept Cowlitz, and then beat Yakima Valley last night in a comeback effort.
Right fielder Easton Talt.
Easton Talt, 1 hit by pitch tonight. Mullen Kovash back out there for his 4th inning of work. And he's already matched his longest outing of the season. Went 3 1/3 against this Bend Elk squad on the road back on July 7th. Two-0 offering to Talt, misses outside. And for Mullen Kovash, it was a pretty solid outing against Bend when he went for 3 1/3. Gave up no earned runs, just 1 hit. Did walk 3, but in a 3-1 game when your pitcher is not going to give up an earned run, I mean, that's all you can ask for in a pitcher's battle. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That's down and in. Cole Calnon coming up. 0 for 2 tonight, but did bring in a run in the first on a sacrifice fly. Calnon was actually pretty solid yesterday. Had 2 hits and 3 tries as this pitch gets away, and Talt will take second. Mullen Kovash trying to fight through this outing and try to wrap up the top of the 4th as quickly as possible. Calnon, college teammates with Casey Wayne, Adam Brooks, just to name a few NNU products on the Pippins. Runner takes off, and there will be no throw for Gordano that time. So Talt moves 90 more feet across to make himself 90 feet from scoring. Some aggressive but successful base running for Bend in the 4th. As Calnon chops this one out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 up high. Popped up right side. Can Angulo find it at the net? No, it lands in the bleachers. Count stays the same as Cole Calnon looks for his first hit in game 2. Another souvenir at the Orchard, always exciting. The young Pippins fans. "3-2 is popped up into the bleachers right in front of the press box, as you'll probably hear a chase down. And there it is, so looks like it's been found. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a great moment right there. Another payoff for Mullen Kovash, and Calnon continues to stay alive. Long at bat being put together by Cole Calnon. This one's put in play. Deep center field. Bythewood on the move, and he makes the catch. He will fire it in, and it gets cut off by Angulo. So another sacrifice fly for Cole Calnon makes it 3-1 Elks. So the aggressive base running pays off as Easton Talt scores for the second time tonight. And with 2 outs, Easton Admonson returns to the batter's box. Smacked a long double that ricocheted off the top of the fence in right field in his last at-bat an inning ago. He takes another big cut but doesn't find anything. It was kind of a brutal double to watch as Admonson kind of hot-dogged it on his way to first when he thought the ball was going to leave the yard. And now he puts one on a line. Diving effort from Longo, and he can't come up with it. Another base hit for Admonson, as my goodness, Dom Longo on the extension nearly came up with that ball. But it will go for a single into shallow right field. Easton Admonson with his 38th hit of the summer, and he's now 2 for 3 tonight. The batting average leader in the West Coast League continues to be dominant in the box. Jace Miller comes up, 1 for 2 in this game. And Miller lines this one, left center, down for another hit. Admonson will only take 1 advancement, as that's back-to-back singles allowed from Mullen Kovash, and now the question becomes, how much longer can he go in this inning? There's 2 outs, so you want to imagine that he would be able to finish it, but Coach Crustangel is going to be safe and send Mullen Kovash to the dugout. Yakima Valley will go to a new pitcher. I believe it's Tyler Dish coming in to replace the Whitman sophomore. So Dish, the Yakima Valley College product, will get set to take on Abri Covarrubias right after this with 2 outs and 2 base runners on.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including summer stock reduction savings. Save on a dozen ball canning jars, regular mouth $11.99, wide mouth jars are $13.99. Save on Blazer brass 9mm ammo. A 50-count box is just $11.99. Plus save $50 on an Avanti 5 cubic foot chest freezer, hot priced at $139.99. Save now with store-wide savings of up to 50% off during our summer stock reduction sale, only at Bi-Mart.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
It's a heavy metal blowout as Legends Casino Hotel welcomes the original headbangers, Quiet Riot, appearing at 8 p.m. on Friday, September 6th. This famous classic rock band from the 80s has rocked venues around the world and is now coming to Toppenish, Washington. Tickets start at just $20 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends gift shop. Don't miss Quiet Riot and come feel the noise live at Legends Casino Hotel. Friday, September 6th. Get your tickets now.
Here comes T. Dish, the second pitcher tonight for Yakima Valley. He relieves the starter Carl Mullen Kovash after he completes his longest outing of the season. Goes 3 2/3. As you see Dish's numbers down there in 2024 with the Pips, 18 strikeouts in just 15 1/3. But earlier on this season, that's when he had some tough outings. That's why the ERA has had to come down a bit. But over his last few outings, Dish has been pretty solid. He's given up at least 1 earned run in his last 6 outings, but he's capped the damage against, or that he allows, to just 2 runs in any of those 6. So it's been tough for teams to really get on Tyler Dish over the last month or so. As Abri Covarrubias looks at a first pitch strike. Tyler Dish heading into his junior year with Yakima Valley College, the Redmond, Washington native. Trying to put away this top of the 4th frame to keep it 3-1. Easton Talt has already come around, and there's 2 base runners on. 0-1 offering. Popped up in the sky. Gordado and Angulo trying to find it in front of the Bend dugout, and it ends up going foul. It looks like they caught it off the bounce, and it went back into play. We got to take another look at this crazy bounce on the foul ball. It landed in the stands, so obviously it's a dead ball, but it ended up ricocheting back into playable territory off the top of the dugout. And Angulo was able to come in and underhand it, but counts at 0-2. Covarrubias swings and misses, and Tyler Dish puts the Superman cape on and comes in to save the inning. Strikeout number 4 tonight for Yakima Valley as it's time for the bottom of the 4th. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Are you struggling to figure out the best career path or ready for a change? As a 2-time School of Excellence Award winner, Perry Technical Institute offers 14 programs ranging from 5 weeks to 2 years, with 2 AAS degree programs and night course options available. Schedule your tour today and explore all that Perry Tech has to offer. Let the financial aid, careers services, and enrollment teams help put you on the path to your dream career. Find your future now at perrytech.edu or by calling 509-453-0374.
It's been a summer of off-road adventures at Legends Casino Hotel, but now we've gone completely off the rails. We're giving away not 1, but 2 winning Gone Wild vehicles in August, including a new Volkswagen Atlas Crossport on the 22nd and a Dodge Ram 1500 Bighorn on the 29th. Just remember to pack your Legends Rewards card to earn entries for a chance to win cash or 2 new off-road adventure vehicles. Then again, if driving around in a 2024 VW Atlas or Dodge Ram Bighorn isn't your bag, you could always just sit on your front porch petting your dog. Yeah, right.
Leading off the Pippins, the third baseman, Preston Allen.
Preston Allen will lead the offense off. 7, 8, and 9 coming to the plate for the Pippins in the bottom of the 4th. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday evening in Yakima, Washington, as the Pips look to take down Bend for the first time in now 5 tries, as this one gets fouled off. Allen struck out looking when the bases were loaded in the first inning. Kind of a tough call on the inside for Allen. And that ended the inning. But he comes back to the plate, just down two runs in a 3-1 game as he swings and misses. Found 3 hits yesterday as he continues to return to that all-star level performance. Now he puts one on a line over the extended glove of Covarrubias at second. And just like that, Preston Allen has hits in 3 straight games. It has been fantastic to see Allen return to some earlier season level offense, because that's exactly what the Pippins are going to need in order to make this late season playoff push. If he can lead the way, that's hit number 44 this season for Allen. And the rest of the league is almost lucky that Allen slowed down early on in July. He was at the top of the league in hits heading near the second half of the summer. As now at this point, it's going to be very difficult for him to get back toward that total as Gordado ropes one to right field over the glove of Admonson. Allen churns all the way to third, and there's runners at the corners now. Hard hit ball from Gordado, 98 miles an hour off the bat, and it just clips off the top of the glove of Easton Admonson. Let's take another look as it just bounced up over off his glove, and Easton Talt in right field had to come collect it. 2 hits to begin this inning, no outs for Casey Wayne now. Tying run waits at first. Gordado thought about trying to steal second, but does come back. Oh, 1 count to Casey Wayne. After Wayne, it'll be the top of the order once again. About an hour and a half through this ball game, not even halfway done. This has been a battle. Harbor misses on the inside, 1-1. Harbor's longest outing of the season was 5 innings back nearly 2 weeks ago against Portland on the road. But outside of that, it's been 2 or 3 innings for him this season. How long can he go tonight against the Pips? He's only allowed 4 hits and 1 run, but with the way this 4th inning has started, this might be the downfall of Andrew Harbor in this outing. 2-1 pitch misses the zone as well. 3 balls and a strike with the top of the order due up next. Wayne on the ground to left field, and it's 3-2. Preston Allen jogs into home plate and scores standing up. RBI number 19 of the summer for Casey Wayne. Gordado advances to second base. As let's take another look at this nice piece of hitting by Casey Wayne, and a hitter's count. Just sent it to the left side. As for Andrew Harbour, this is now the most runs he's allowed in a single outing in terms of earned runs, with Zach Blazak at the plate. Lays a bunt down, gets it down in playable territory. Throw to first, barely in time to retire Zach Blazak. Great speed heading to first, but the sacrifice bunt does the job. Gordado to third, Wayne to second, with Toussaint Bythewood coming up. Still just 1 out as Andrew Harbour has to work with 2 in scoring position. Pips may be able to take the lead in this 4th frame. And Bythewood sends one up the middle, another hit. Wayne will hold at third as Wakefield was able to collect it pretty quickly, but we are all tied 3-3 in the 4th inning. We see this swing from Toussaint Bythewood. First pitch of the at-bat, he just sends it right back up the middle through a huge gap between Calnon and Covarrubias. So Dom Longo, who's already got a hit today, he's 1 for 2 officially with a ground out in his last at-bat, but 4 hits in this series. Number 5 could give Yakima Valley the lead. Harbour delivers. That one's down for ball 1, and officially now the most runs allowed in any single outing for Andrew Harbour this season. He came in with a .50 ERA. As that's called time, Coach Crustangel wants to have a quick discussion with his offensive players. Maybe some strategy getting talked about here, because with only 1 out, the potential doors to be opened for Yakima Valley are a lot wider. If there was 2 outs, the options become a little bit less. As Julian Angulo, the man on deck, even comes in for the chat to make sure he knows what's going on. He'll have to wait for Longo, though, as there is some work going on in the Bend bullpen, and how could there not be? This has been a supreme inning for Yakima Valley. 4 hits and a sacrifice bunt is the only out of the inning. So Longo steps back in a 1-0 count. Pips trying to do as much damage as possible with Harbour on the ropes as he throws over to first, not in time. Harbour hasn't allowed an earned run since June 23rd. That's over a month ago. Bunt, first base side, goes foul. One ball and a strike to the future Liberty Flame, Dom Longo. As he looks to Coach Crustangel at third, he flashes a sign, and we'll see what that means for this Pippins offense. Harbour gets set. Another throw over. No doubt they're concerned about the base running for Yakima Valley. Bythewood takes off. The throw down to second is not in time. It's wide, and Bythewood gets into scoring position. stolen base for the UCLA Bruin. And there's 2 in scoring position now for Dom Longo. 2 balls and a strike. And things may become simpler now for Longo at the plate. Two 2-1 gets fouled off. Harbor gets set and delivers a 2-2 pitch. Comes in on the inside for a full count. So Dom Longo will take a deep breath and try to find some contact. Swing and a miss, there he goes. Strikeout number 2 tonight for Andrew Harbor, as there's 2 down. And here comes the RBI leader for Yakima Valley, Julian Angulo. No hits yet tonight. Nearly got one down in right field an inning ago. Was stranded at third after he was hit by a pitch. Harbor sends the first offering over the plate for a strike. And Angulo sends one through the gap to the left. Bythewood gets the signal to come home. The throw is cut off, and it is 5-3 Pippins. Two more ribbies on the plate for Julian Angulo. Give him 29 on the year as we take another look at this clutch piece of hitting in the bottom of the 4th. Fits it through the gap between third and short, and Yakima Valley has the lead. This pitch gets away. Angulo will head to second. What a fall off for Andrew Harbor in this 4th frame. Four-run score, and Owen Egan may be able to even add onto it with 2 outs. He swings and fouls that pitch off, 1-1. Harbor trying to do anything he can to get out of this 4th frame after giving up the lead. It's been by far now his weakest performance of the season. The 1-2 pitch is lifted high in the sky to left, but Jace Miller will able to come down underneath it for the catch. But what an offensive inning for Yakima Valley. They bring 8 to the plate and score 4. It's 5-3 at the Orchard.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Who knew it was so difficult to find the right bank?
I know. It's so confusing.
And checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty.
With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh, wait. Ah!
Built for action, built for banking. Banner Bank.
Tyler Dish returns to the field with a 5-3 lead as he takes on Johnny Elliott in the top of the fifth. What an inning it was for the Pippins offense a moment ago as they bring 4 across to take this 5-3 lead. Nearly halfway done in the middle game of this 3-game series is Tyler Dish, who came in relief of Carl Moland Kovash at the end of the 4th. Begins his first full inning in this appearance. He found a strikeout of Abri Covarrubias to end the inning, and now he takes on 7, 8, and 9. Popped up, but will it stay playable? It doesn't look like it. There's a chase down. Who will find it? It's always a battle for that souvenir baseball. Big high five in the crowd. 3 balls and a strike for Elliott.
Designated hitter Brooks Robertson.
Pippins led most of the game yesterday, took a 4-0 lead all the way into the 6th before Easton Admonson changed all the momentum. Hit that 3-run bomb, and after that it was all Bend the rest of the way, but so far tonight, the Pips have shown that they can make a comeback, but now they have to show that they can hold on to a lead. That's what the question will be for the back half of this game. Tyler Dish behind 2-0 now to Brooks Robertson after already giving up a leadoff walk. And wow, Coach Crustangel really letting Tyler Dish know about something. Not exactly sure what he would have been saying there, but he already flashes a signal down to the bullpen. Dish kicks and deals. Over the plate, but up high for a ball. Four-pitch walk. Walks continue to hinder Yakima Valley.
Third baseman Tyler Peterson.
That's walk number 6 of the game already, with Tyler Peterson coming to the plate. A double and a strikeout tonight. So which Tyler Peterson is it at the plate this time? Pulls a bunt back on a pitch inside, nearly hit him. So they'll have to step back in, ahead 1-0. Well, if the Elks want to make this winning streak go to 7 in a row, they'll have to make a comeback. So that's going to be it for Tyler Dish, and Yakima Valley's already going to a new arm. Just 1/3 of an inning for Dish tonight as he struggles to find the zone in his first full frame of work. So Yakima Valley goes to a new arm. I believe that might be Logan Eggy. Hard to see a number yet. That ends Tyler Dish's night. We'll bring you the new pitcher after this.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including summer stock reduction savings. Save on a dozen ball canning jars, regular mouth $11.99, wide mouth jars are $13.99. Save on Blazer brass 9mm ammo. A 50-count box is just $11.99. Plus save $50 on an Avanti 5 cubic foot chest freezer, hot priced at $139.99. Save now with store-wide savings of up to 50% off during our summer stock reduction sale, only at Bi-Mart.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
It's a heavy metal blowout as Legends Casino Hotel welcomes the original headbangers, Quiet Riot, appearing at 8 p.m. on Friday, September 6th. This famous classic rock band from the 80s has rocked venues around the world and is now coming to Toppenish, Washington. Tickets start at just $20 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends gift shop. Don't miss Quiet Riot and come feel the noise live at Legends Casino Hotel. Friday, September 6th. Get your tickets now.
So after just 1/3 of an inning, Yakima Valley goes to Logan Eggy on the mound, the 6'1" sophomore from Pacific Lutheran. Had a solid outing against Walla Walla earlier this week. Went 2 innings, gave up 3 hits with 5 strikeouts and just 1 run. But he comes in a tough spot with 2 runners already on. And no outs, top of the 5th. 1-0 count for Peterson. That one misses down and away. Bunt third base side. Gordado with a cannon to first as he spins and guns him down. Really tough play as that one was laid down nearly perfectly to the third base side. But that's the type of arm talent that Mauricio Gordado's working with. So we take another look. He called off Logan Eggy and just fired it across to Julian Angulo, barely in time. But both runners advance. Elliott to third, Robertson to second. So Josh Wakefield and the rest of the top of the order comes up. Eggy bumps in a first pitch strike. Eggy really broke out in an appearance against the CCL Showcase squad. And since then, he's really built up some trust among this Pippins pitching staff, and he's earned it as well. Got a decent outing against Walla Walla, and now he comes in to try to hold on to this 2-run lead. 1-1 pitch, clips the zone for a strike. Got Wakefield looking at a 73-mile-an-hour offering. Chopper, right side. Eggy will pick it up. Weekly throws it to first. It's not in time. Bases loaded up as everyone stayed put. That was kind of a awkward play So there's still just one out. Easton Talt comes up, bases juiced with a chance to already tie this ball game up. Talt in his fourth try tonight. Pitch gets away from Gordado to the backstop, and it's 5-4. Elliott comes across and scores for his first time tonight. Robertson to third, Wakefield to second. Tough play there from Logan Egge. Officially ruled a passed ball, but it's not often that Mauricio Gordado lets one get by him. Kind of a rare sight that time. As Egge sends a 2-0. That's outside as well. Pips pitching staff struggling to consistently locate the strike zone tonight. And Talt pops this one up. Left side of the infield. Blazak, the shortstop, will make the catch. Kind of an ill-advised pop-out, all things considered, for Talt. Got ahead 3-0. He didn't even need to swing at that pitch, and kind of gives Yakima Valley a gift right there, as there's now 2 down with Cole Calnon to the plate. Calnon. No hits tonight, but 2 RBIs on 2 separate sacrifice flies. Swing and a miss on the outside. And for Calnon, already 2 RBIs in his first 3 plate appearances, working with 2 in scoring position. He could have 4 RBIs before this game is only halfway done. Egge gets ahead 1-2. 1 more strike to retire the side and keep what's now a just 1-run lead. Pips will take it. Egge has to get 1 more out. A bouncer actually hit Calnon on the head. What the heck was that? One of the strangest plays of the season, as Gordado had to block it, and Calnon obviously not moving out of the way. And off the bounce, it just strangely bounced and smacked him on the helmet. We'll get another look at it. I think it just hit off the brim of the helmet. Two balls and 2 strikes. Egge delivers up the middle. Longo trying to field it, backhands it, throws to first in time. That wraps up the top of the 5th. 1 run scores due to a couple of walks in this inning, but Yakima Valley, all things considered, does a pretty good job of limiting the offense for Bend in the 5th. Time for the bottom as Yakima Valley leads by 1.
Are you struggling to figure out the best career path or ready for a change? As a 2-time School of Excellence award winner, Perry Technical Institute offers 14 programs ranging from 5 weeks to 2 years, with 2 AAS degree programs and night course options available. Schedule your tour today and explore all that Perry Tech has to offer. Let the financial aid, careers services, and enrollment teams help put you on the path to your dream career. Find your future now at perrytech.edu or by calling 509-453-0374.
It's been a summer of off-road adventures at Legends Casino Hotel, but now we've gone completely off the rails. We're giving away not one, but 2 winning Gone Wild vehicles in August, including a new Volkswagen Atlas Crossport on the 22nd and a Dodge Ram 1500 Bighorn on the 29th. Just remember to pack your Legends Rewards card to earn entries for a chance to win cash or 2 new off-road adventure vehicles. Then again, if driving around in a 2024 VW Atlas or Dodge Ram Bighorn isn't your bag, you could always just sit on your front porch petting your dog. Yeah, right.
Andrew Harbor's night is done. He gives up 4 runs in the bottom of the 4th frame. Comes out of the game for Porter Rovin. Another one of these Bend pitchers with a sub-1 ERA on the season. Gave up 1 run in his debut back all the way on June 15th, did Rovin. And has kept his last 5 outings scoreless. Really impressive season for him in 12 1/3 innings pitched. Rovin and Andrew Harbor, 2 of the best examples for this top 5 ERA staff for the Bend Elks. A 3.95 coming into this contest. Rovin pitched once against Yakima Valley this year, back on the 5th of July in the, count 'em, 19-8 victory for the Elks. Was the second highest run total that the Pips have allowed. As Caden Kirschenbaum at the plate looks at this 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. Rovin from Carlsbad, California, part of the University of San Diego. Kirsch pops this one up, middle of the infield. And after what seems like a year in the sky, it's Easton Admonson making the catch.
The third baseman, Preston Allen.
Allen to the plate, 1 hit in 2 tries. It's been exactly what the doctor has ordered for Yakima Valley offensively, is Preston Allen getting back into a rhythm at the plate. First pitch from Rovin trails outside. Rovin sitting at around 84, 85. He's gone to the off speed once, but it's been mostly sitting in the mid-80s. Allen chops this one out of play, 1-2. The last 3 outings for Rovin have gone at least 2 innings. 1-2, barely missed the zone. Two swung on and missed for Allen. Strikeout number 3 for the Pips tonight, as there's 2 down with Mauricio Guardado coming to the plate.
The catcher, Mauricio Guardado.
Found a nice hit an inning ago. Roped one over the glove of the first baseman Admonson, but now he comes up with nobody to work with and 2 down. About halfway through this contest, 2 hours into it. And Guardado pops this one up, deep right center field, but coming under it is Wakefield, the center fielder, to make the catch. 3 up, 3 down with a strikeout for Porter Rovin. His first inning of work, a very impressive one, as it's now time for the 6th inning. 5-4, Pippins out in front.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Who knew it was so difficult to find the right bank?
I know. It's so confusing.
Checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty.
With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh, wait. Ah!
Built for action, built for banking. Banner Bank.
Top of the 6th frame, Easton Adamson will lead things off for the 2nd time tonight. The last time he was in this position, nearly hit a home run. But what can he do against Logan Eggy as this first pitch comes in at the shins for ball 1? Eggy came in for relief of Tyler Dish after just a third of an inning and did pretty well. Still 5-4, Pippins in front. But Bend knocking on the door, and with Adamson at the plate, it's always dangerous because he's one of the hardest players to put away. Top batting average in the league, and he's 2 for 3 so far tonight, and that's ball 4. Adamson was 2 for 3 yesterday with a walk. He's already matched that total, barely halfway through this one. So a man at first for Jace Miller now. Stats on the scoreboard pretty similar between these teams. Hits and runs, no errors for either side, and that one hits him real hard on the side. 84 miles an hour right to the hip. Not the start to the inning that Logan Eggy has been looking for, but Abri Covarrubias will come on to
The second baseman,
try to potentially tie this ball game up. Man in scoring position is Adamson. He's got plenty of speed. Now it's up to Logan Eggy to try to get some of this tough start out of his brain. Bunt gets pulled back. No called strike, though, for Zachary Burr behind the plate. We see the numbers there. 5 runs for the Pips, 4 for Bend. Hit numbers pretty similar as well. The main difference maker, though, has been all the walks. Eggy tries to shuffle it to third, and it's not in time. The Bend dugout giving Eggy some chatter after that play. Could have turned to first, but elected to try to be fancy and try to even make a play over at third. Was not successful, though.
Now batting the catcher, Ty Johnson.
Ty Johnson with the bases loaded, no outs. Bend has scored at least one in their last 2 innings. This one hits Elliott. And actually check that. I believe that was a pinch hitter in Ty Johnson, who's going to come in and catch the rest of the game. As it's now 5-5. Easton Admonson scores. And Logan Egge has fallen apart in the 6th. 2 hit batters, a walk, and a successful bunt has helped tie this ball game up in the top of the 6th. So the Pippins bullpen starting to work into overdrive now to get an arm warmed up. As Egge tries to just calm down a bit, as it looks like Parker Smith is the next arm who will be hot to come into this game. Gonzaga product.
Designated hitter Brooks Robertson.
And for the Pips, that's the 4th hit batter tonight. Robertson sends this one to left. Egan comes in to make the catch. He'll try to repeat his highlight from yesterday, and the throw is wide. Sacrifice fly for Robertson, and Bend takes the lead. Miller scores from third, as it's 6-5 now.
The third baseman, Tyler Peterson.
The Pips now have 20 more hit batters that they have delivered than the next closest team. That is an astounding stat when you really think about it. Came into this game with 87 of them on the season in league play. They've added 4 onto that total. No other team has more than 70. As this bunt gets down the third baseline, another shuffle to the plate and another scored run. Covarrubias slides in and makes it 7-5 Bend. And that's going to do it for Logan Egge. Started out strong, but fell apart in the 6th frame. So the Pips will go to Parker Smith and try to figure out a way to limit the damage to just 3 runs in this 6th frame. 7-5 Elks when we come back.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
Let's do pizza.
West Side Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza, saving relationships since 1996.
Tiffany Haddish, live on stage.
You ever been in the club in a cute little outfit? You like, I got this for $22. I'm gonna meet me $1 million man in my $22 dress. No, you're not.
Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, Friday, September 13th.
You be in here dancing, feeling all good and stuff. You raise your arm up and you got a big old hole in your armpit.
Get tickets now at the Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com. Legends Casino, Friday, September 13th.
Invest in yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Three runs have come across for the Elks here in the top of the 6th frame. Top of the order will take on Parker Smith, 4th pitcher of the night for the Pippins. We're barely halfway through this ball game, folks, as the Elks lead 7-5 here in Game 2.
Now on the mound for the Pippins, number 14, Parker Smith.
Eggy goes 1 1/3. Gives up 3 hits, a walk, hit 2 batters in this inning alone. So Parker Smith, an 8.10 ERA this season in league play. Throw down to second. Gordado sends it, and it gets into center field. Another run comes across. That's Johnny Elliott. As Tyler Peterson stole second, got Gordado to throw it down, and unfortunately for the Pips, that's now a 4-run frame to take an 8-5 lead. Still just 1 out as Parker Smith tries to put Josh Wakefield away. This one's up high, away from the glove of Gordado. Everything falling apart. Peterson to third. "90 feet from scoring to make it 9-5. Pips led coming into this inning. As Smith falls behind 3-0 against the center fielder.
The right fielder, Easton Talt.
Yakima Valley came into this contest with the second most walks allowed in the league. But after this performance, I think they might be taking over the bottom position. One-0 pitch coming to Easton Talt now. On the inside, 2-0. 8 walks already in these first 6 innings. And finally, Parker Smith finds a strike. I think Bend was just waiting for a Pippins pitcher to give them a pitch that even hits the window, and finally Parker Smith does so. So what's the strategy now for Easton Talt? Runner takes off, he'll head back after a foul ball. That's Josh Wakefield. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Talt sends one right side, but he pulls it foul. The Pippins fans at the Orchard tonight have been drawn silent here in the top of the 6th frame. Still plenty of time for Yakima Valley to make the comeback, but just can't keep giving up runs like this. 2-2, a called strike on the inside to put Talt away. That's something to cheer about. Strikeout number 5 tonight for the Pippins.
The shortstop, Cole Kalman.
And this inning almost reminisces the last frame that Bend received from Andrew Harbor. Their starting pitcher tonight, he gave up 4 runs in the 4th to give the Pips what was a commanding lead, but here in the 6th, it's worked against Yakima Valley as they now trail 8-5. 0-1 to Cole Kalman, and as Bend has brought all 9 batters to the plate this inning. 2 runners in scoring position. Wakefield at second as this one is chopped out of play. Peterson's at third with Josh Wakefield over at second. 0-2 offering, misses down and away. The 1-2. Misses on the outside. Gordano tried to frame it back in, but Zachary Burr was unfooled. Full count to Calnon. Can Parker Smith finally put this disastrous top of the 6th away? He can. Nearly hits him on the head before Calnon ducks out of the way, and now things become even more dangerous with Easton Admonson coming to the plate. Bases loaded with one of the top power hitters in the West Coast League coming to the plate. 3 home runs this season, 1 shy of 10 doubles as well. Added his 10th earlier this game, so he does have 10 now. Came in with 9. 1 ball and no strikes to Admonson. He began the offense in this inning with a 4-pitch walk. And now he rolls one to second. Longo is able to scoop it up and throw in time. So this inning mercifully ends on a ground out as Bend now leads 8-5. Pippins offense has some ground to make up in the back half of this ball game.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including summer stock reduction savings. Save on a dozen ball canning jars, regular mouth $11.99, wide mouth jars are $13.99. Save on Blazer brass 9mm ammo. A 50-count box is just $11.99. Plus save $50 on an Avanti 5 cubic foot chest freezer, hot priced at $139.99. Save now with store-wide savings of up to 50% off during our summer stock reduction sale, only at Bi-Mart.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
It's a heavy metal blowout as Legends Casino Hotel welcomes the original Headbangers, Quiet Riot, appearing at 8 p.m. on Friday, September 6th. This famous classic rock band from the 80s has rocked venues around the world and is now coming to Toppenish, Washington. Tickets start at just $20 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Quiet Riot and come feel the noise live at Legends Casino Hotel. Friday, September 6th. Get your tickets now.
Bend came into this top of the 6th when they were down by 1. They now lead by 3 after a 4-run top of the 6th. So Casey Wayne leads the Pippins offense back out onto the field with a 3-run deficit out of nowhere. Bend brought 10 to the plate earlier this inning as Porter Roven got him swinging in a foul ball, 0-2. It's Wayne, and then the top of the order once again for the 4th time tonight. Oh, 2 through to the left side, and that'll be a leadoff single for Wayne. Second hit tonight for Casey as the Pips look to respond in this bottom of the 6th. The offense has been pretty good tonight, all things considered. Nearly matching the hit total for Bend. And it's still just a 3-run game, even after that tough pitching outing in the top of this inning. Yakima Valley still has a good shot in making this comeback. It's just 3 runs, and There's still quite a bit of time left, barely halfway through this ball game. And Zach Blazak at the plate. Bunt. First base side, it ricochets off his bat. So it's a called foul ball. It's a tough play, and they're giving Zachary Burr some trouble in the Bend dugout as he waves off all of their complaints, and the count goes to 1-1. Take another look at this bunt. It bounced off the dirt and then right back into the bat. So Blazer steps back in, 1-1. One ball and two strikes. Rovin puts Blazak away with a strikeout. Could not quite hold his bat back enough. And that's the first time he goes down with a K tonight.
The center fielder, Toussaint Bythewood.
So after a leadoff single, there's now one down with Toussaint Bythewood coming up. Found his 9th hit of the summer couple innings ago. Brought in a run as well with an RBI single. First pitch from Rovin, over the plate for a strike. If Bythewood could get on, all of a sudden the tying run would come to the plate. And Bythewood rolls one softly to short, maybe a double play ball. He extends on the stride and gets in safely to first. Wayne retired on his way to second, but luckily the offense will stay out there as Bythewood shows off the speed. But still, there's 2 outs.
The second baseman, Dom Longo.
Longo to the plate, 1 for 3 tonight. Rovin, all things considered, has done pretty well out of the bullpen tonight. Came in last inning. Faced just 3 batters and has only allowed 1 hit. That came from Casey Wayne a minute ago. 2 strikeouts already as well. Longo looks at a first pitch down, out of the zone. It's been nice to see Longo really come into his own over the past couple of weeks. He was one of these guys who came in the second half of the year before he really started to make an impact, and took him just a little bit to get comfortable in this spot, and I think that series against Corvallis on the road really set him up for the rest of the season for a successful finish to 2024, as it's now 2-1. Popped up, right field. Talt looking for it, finds it, and makes the catch. That wraps up a long 6th inning as the Pips only find 1 hit and no runs in this comeback effort. It is still 8-5 heading to the 7th.
Are you struggling to figure out the best career path or ready for a change? As a 2-time School of Excellence award winner, Perry Technical Institute offers 14 programs ranging from 5 weeks to 2 years, with 2 AAS degree programs and night course options available. Schedule your tour today and explore all that Perry Tech has to offer. Let the financial aid, careers services, and enrollment teams help put you on the path to your dream career. Find your future now at perrytech.edu or by calling 509-453-0374.
It's been a summer of off-road adventures at Legends Casino Hotel, but now we've gone completely off the rails. We're giving away not one, but 2 winning Gone Wild vehicles in August, including a new Volkswagen Atlas Crossport on the 22nd and a Dodge Ram 1500 Bighorn on the 29th. Just remember to pack your Legends Rewards card to earn entries for a chance to win cash or 2 new off-road adventure vehicles. Then again, if driving around in a 2024 VW Atlas or Dodge Ram Bighorn isn't your bag, you could always just sit on your front porch petting your dog. Yeah, right.
Top of the 7th, as Parker Smith returns to the mound for the Pippins. He'll take on Jace Miller to begin this inning after Bend found their offense last inning. They came into the 6th down 5-4, but plated 4 to take this 3-run lead. And all of a sudden, they're in position, if they can hold on to the lead over the next 3 innings, to win their 7th straight game. Be a really impressive winning streak for this Bend team. As Smith makes it 1-1 with a pitch up high. Miller's been really good tonight. 2 hits out of 3 tries and was also hit by a pitch as well. And now he sends one back up towards Smith, but on the ground. Longo fields it and throws in time. The Pippins defensively, they could really use a quick inning. I mean, after such a tough 6th frame, to come out here in the 7th, bring up the 7th inning stretch, and maybe ignite this crowd at the Orchard. Abri Covarrubias waits for his first pitch of his 5th plate appearance tonight. And they call that a fair ball. Oh my goodness. They're going to call Covarrubias out right there. Good awareness for Gordado not to give up on the play. That's out number 2, and Bend won't even fight the call. Let's take another look at this one. It just bounced right in front of home plate. I cannot believe that they called that a fair ball. Seemed like Covarrubias was just unaware that that play was even live. So just like that, there is 2 down. Ty Johnson comes to the plate. 6'3" junior from Pleasant Grove, Utah. Falls behind 0-2. And the man who was formerly part of the Gonzaga program faces off with a current Gonzaga pitcher in Parker Smith. Johnson transferred from Gonzaga down to Salt Lake Community College for 2024. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This one's popped out of play. One-two on a line to center field, and that'll be a 2-out hit. Nice piece of hitting behind in that count for Ty Johnson.
Designated hitter Brooks Robertson.
So Robertson comes up with a man over at first. Brought in one of the runs last inning on a sacrifice fly. As now he bounces one high in the right side of the infield, and Longo is able to make the throw. So 1 hit, but no runs as the Pippins defense finds a solid response in the top of the 7th. It's still 8-5, and we'll see if that gives this Pippins offense any momentum after the 7th inning stretch.
What do you want?
It's just not that easy.
What do you want? Seafood? Mediterranean? What do you want?
Hey guys, what about West Side Pizza?
I love West Side Pizza.
I love West Side. I love West Side.
Yeah, the Hawaiian's great.
Let's do pizza.
West Side Pizza?
Yeah.
Problem solved. Gross. West Side Pizza. Saving relationships since 1996.
Tiffany Haddish, live on stage.
You ever been in a club in a cute little outfit? You like, I got this for $22. I'ma meet me $1 million man in my $22 dress. No, you're not.
Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, Friday, September 13th.
You be in there dancing, feeling all good and stuff. You raise your arm up and you got a big old hole in your armpit.
Get tickets now at the Legends Gift Shop and Ticketmaster.com. Legends Casino, Friday, September 13th.
Invest in yourself. That's all I'm saying.
Bottom of the 7th now as the Pippins offense returns to the field against Porter Rovin. He'll try to keep Yakima Valley quiet for the 3rd straight frame as Rovin has been terrific over the last two strikeouts and just 1 hit allowed as he tries to hold on to this 8-5 lead late in game 2. Pips dropped game 1 yesterday, 5-4. As Rovin takes on Julian Angulo. First time tonight that these two have matched up as Angulo falls behind 0-1 on a foul ball. Angulo brought in 2 runs in the 4th with an RBI single. Gives him 29 this season now. It's been quite the offensive year for Pips' first baseman. Now he sends one a bouncer to second. Covarrubias gloves it in time.
Left fielder Owen Egan.
Owen Egan to the plate. 1 hit in 2 tries with a walk tonight. Other than that 4th inning, this Pippins offense has kind of struggled to put some consistent numbers up at the plate. 4 of the 5 were brought in that 4th frame. Egan looks at a pitch inside, 1-1. Nothing going on in the Pippins bullpen, so I expect Parker Smith will come out for the top of the 8th. Egan takes a huge cut but can't find anything. Oh, what a play from Krusty. Bare hands that grounder. That goes out of play. That's another highlight on his highlight reel this summer. Flashes a grin to the dugout. One ball and 2 strikes. Egan rolls one up the middle. On the move is Calnon. Spins and throws. And it's in time. What a play from the shortstop. Pippins fans don't like it. They thought Egan was safe by a half second. And we got to take another look at this replay, folks. I mean, the spin and the throw from Cole Calnon. The throw was a little high, and Admonson, I guess, kept his foot down. Travis Holsey says, Egan, you're gone. 2 down for Kirschenbaum now. as Rovin misses down low for ball one. Puts this one, I mean, you lost this ball in the sky. That's how high Kirschenbaum sent this baseball. And it goes over the bleachers. I mean, that ball was sent into orbit. And that was quite the effort. They're going down the stairs and into the concourse to find that ball. I don't know if they're going to, though. I don't think that one came down. Kirsch fouls it off, and it's 1-2 now as he waits for the next pitch. The 2-2 just misses. Kirschenbaum in a full count with 2 down. Rovin kicks and deals, and Kirsch puts this one in the sky. Shallow right field for a hit. First one tonight for Kirschenbaum. 6th of the summer, and Yakima Valley keeps the offense alive. Big smiles from Caden Kirschenbaum as Preston Allen returns to the batter's box. It's been an up and down night for him. 2 strikeouts, but a hit and a score. Lefty on lefty. Over the plate for a strike. Allen's got 45 hits now. That's going to place him in the top 10 in the West Coast League. Trying to make 46 happen. Excuse me, 45 happen. And that's a called strike on the inside. 2-2 against the Pips' third baseman. Maybe just outside the top 10, depending on how the bottom of that ranking ends up playing tonight. This one misses opposite batter's box for another full count. That's inside for ball 4. And just like that, with 2 outs, the Pippins bring the tying run to the plate. Porter Rovin is now nearing 50 pitches out of the bullpen. So Gordado comes up 1 for 3 in this contest. And can he find a clutch bat? He's flashed power this season. 3 of his 9 hits have gone for extra bases, including a homer. Rovin sends the first offering to him on the outside. ball and a strike coming to Gordado as he bounces one to the right side. Should be easy for Covarrubias, and he makes it look easy by throwing Gordado out. One hit, but no runs in the bottom of the 7th as the Pips go down quietly after some pretty solid effort once there was 2 outs. But this game heads to the 8th. Bend up 8-5.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Who knew it was so difficult to find the right bank?
I know. It's so confusing.
Checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty.
With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh, wait. Ah!
Built for action, built for banking. Banner Bank.
Parker Smith begins the 8th inning, taking on the 9-hole hitter Tyler Peterson, and he misses down in the dirt. Pips still trail by 3 late in this contest. They'll have 2 more tries to make this comeback. We'll see if Smith can keep it 8-5, heading to the bottom of this inning, as that foul ball makes it 1-1. Peterson in the sky, shallow left field, down for a hit. That's number 3 tonight for him. He's 3 for 5. So you see the numbers in the top of the 8th between Ridgefield and Cowlitz. The Raptors continue to stay hot in this second half of the summer. They are up massively over the Black Bears for a chance to win their 14th game of the second half of the summer. And then that top 2 matchup between Portland and Corvallis, very close. Nearly done with that one as well. Corvallis leads and have a chance to take the series against the Pickles with another win tonight. Nobody in the bullpen for the Pips as Parker Smith tries to finish up this ball game. 4th pitcher tonight. And unless things fall apart, I think Coach Crustangel wants to keep it that way. 2-0 offering, swung on, fouled off. It's the top of the order here with Josh Wakefield. 6th plate appearance of the night. Skied to left, but foul. was a solid inning in the 7th from Parker Smith. Put together 3 groundouts and only 1 hit. It was a single. It was the only base runner of the inning, and that's exactly what the Pips try to put together here. As the runner takes off, that's Peterson, and after another foul ball from Wakefield, he'll have to come back. It's a full count for the center fielder, Josh Wakefield. Comes from Iowa Western Community College. He pops this one up, finally in play, and it's Zach Blazak calling everyone off to make the catch. One down as Easton Talt steps into the box with a man at first. 0 for his last 2 with a pop out and a strikeout looking. Smith takes his time and misses out of the zone. Talt comes from Oregon State. 20 career hits and just under 90 plate appearances with the Beavers. As he pops this one into the night sky. It'll reach center field as Tucson Bythewood makes the catch. 2 down after a leadoff single. Nice track down for Bythewood under the lights as the Pips look for one more to keep Bend scoreless for the 2nd inning in a row.
Shortstop, Cole Haldeman.
Nothing in 1 to Calnon now, as Smith could put together 2 straight scoreless frames. It's been one of his better performances tonight. No earned runs. One strikeout as well so far. Lifted to the right side and out of play. Strike number 2 as Calnon falls behind in this count. Began his night with a couple of RBIs on 2 sacrifice flies. So officially, he's 0 for 4 with a walk, but that stat line doesn't really tell the whole story. He's provided 2 of the 8. And Calnon lifts this one left field between Egan and Bythewood. Egan will make the catch. Another nice inning for Parker Smith as he finds 3 straight flyouts to bring the Pippins up in the bottom of the 8th. It's still 8-5. Need to make a run here.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including summer stock reduction savings. Save on a dozen ball canning jars, regular mouth $11.99, wide mouth jars are $13.99. Save on Blazer brass 9mm ammo. A 50-count box is just $11.99. Plus save $50 on an Avanti 5 cubic foot chest freezer, hot priced at $139.99. Save now with store-wide savings of up to 50% off during our summer stock reduction sale, only at Bi-Mart.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
It's a heavy metal blowout as Legends Casino Hotel welcomes the original Headbangers, Quiet Riot, appearing at 8 p.m. on Friday, September 6th. This famous classic rock band from the 80s has rocked venues around the world and is now coming to Toppenish, Washington. Tickets start at just $20 and can be purchased at Ticketmaster.com or the Legends gift shop. Don't miss Quiet Riot and come feel the noise live at Legends Casino Hotel. Friday, September 6th. Get your tickets now.
Taking a look at the upcoming schedule for Yakima Valley. One more tomorrow night, regardless of what happens here tonight, as the Pips will wrap up the series with the Bend Elks. They'll have Monday off and then 3 straight here at home again against the Ridgefield Raptors before heading to their final road series of the summer against the Portland Pickles, a team that's currently battling with Corvallis at the end of that game, and they need to win that one in order to even up the series at 1 game apiece. If they drop tonight's game, they will lose the series to the Knights in the first 2 matchups. New pitcher for Bend, Brian Harbor. After Andrew Harbor began this game with the start, it's Brian who comes in to try to close the deal. Harbor with a .55 ERA, 3 straight pitchers for this Elks squad that have a sub-1 ERA as Wayne smokes this one left side, but foul. Nearly was his 3rd hit of the game if it could have stayed fair down the left field line, as Nick Lewandowski thinks about warming his arm up to potentially have to come in the 9th, but Parker Smith may get the nod the way that he's been pitching tonight. 2 straight scoreless frames. The 2-1. Way outside as Brian Harbor struggling to find the zone right here. He's only allowed 1 run total all season in 9 prior appearances. That came just around a week ago against Corvallis on the road. Hasn't pitched against the Pippins yet this year, as the 3-1's a called strike. Wayne loves doing that, heading to first, and then about 2 seconds later, home plate umpire tells him to come back. So a full count to the DH tonight before the top of the order comes up. A 3-2 from Brian Harbor, on a line to left and down for a hit. Casey Wayne 3 for 4 tonight. What a performance by the 9-hole hitter as he brings the top of the order up, maybe with a little bit of momentum late in this contest. Blazer looking for his first hit tonight. The only time he's got on base was with a walk drawn in the 2nd. Not been what Pippins fans have come to expect from Blazak over the last couple of weeks, but maybe he finds it here against Brian Harbor. Two balls and no strikes. Nothing going on in the Bend bullpen either. So if the Pips can get on Brian Harbor right here, could become a carousel. 2-0 pitch. Up high as well. Tying run comes to the plate if Blazak gets on. That'll be Toussaint Bythewood, who's had a pretty successful night himself. 3-0 pitch. In there. Another called strike. Same situation as Casey Wayne. A 3-1 pitch that this time Zach Blazak thought should have been ball 4. But he gets pulled back by Zachary Burr, the home plate umpire. Full count, swing and a miss, and Blazak gets retired with his second strikeout tonight. I think we've got the footage of that called strike against Blazak. And let's take a quick peek at it in slow motion. Brian Harbour delivered this one. And let's see, that's pretty close. Zachary Burr may have been on the money right there. So one down for Toussaint Bythewood as he swings and misses. A little bit different than what the Pips saw late in game 1 yesterday when Andrew Frosto came in and just pumped 90-mile-an-hour fastballs right down their throat. But here with Brian Harbour, it's been a lot more location and kind of technique as Bythewood rolls a potential double play. No, he will get on again with a fielder's choice. Wayne retired as this inning has, on the score sheet, been an exact replica of the 6th frame. A Casey Wayne single, a strikeout swinging for Blazak, and then right here, a fielder's choice reach for Toussaint Bythewood as he rolls one to second. Nearly a double play, but again, that speed of Toussaint Bythewood just too much for the arm of Cole Calnon to manage. Here's Dom Longo. First one from Harbour, down and away. If this is going to be an exact replica of the 6th inning, then that would mean that Dom Longo is about to fly out to right field. Will it be a copy? 1-0 pitch misses inside. I mean, that would be insane, right? If that happens 2 separate times in a row. Two balls and no strikes. Longo sends this one to right field, and it actually happened. A repeat of the 6th inning. Bar for bar, the Pips go down quietly, heading to the 9th inning. Not the result the Pippins were looking for, as it's 8-5 heading to the 9th.
Are you struggling to figure out the best career path or ready for a change? As a 2-time School of Excellence award winner, Perry Technical Institute offers 14 programs ranging from 5 weeks to 2 years, with 2 AAS degree programs and night course options available. Schedule your tour today and explore all that Perry Tech has to offer. Let the financial aid, careers services, and enrollment teams help put you on the path to your dream career. Find your future now at perrytech.edu or by calling 509-453-0374.
It's been a summer of off-road adventures at Legends Casino Hotel, but now we've gone completely off the rails. We're giving away not 1, but 2 winning Gone Wild vehicles in August, including a new Volkswagen Atlas Crossport on the 22nd and a Dodge Ram 1500 Bighorn on the 29th. Just remember to pack your Legends Rewards card to earn entries for a chance to win cash or 2 new off-road adventure vehicles. Then again, if driving around in the 2024 VW Atlas or Dodge Ram Bighorn isn't your bag, you could always just sit on your front porch petting your dog. Yeah, right.
Top of the 9th inning, Parker Smith ready to come out there for his next full inning of work. It's been a solid past 2 frames for the Gonzaga arm. 2 straight scoreless. But unfortunately for him, his offense has not given him much support. Still 8-5. Still within reach, though. If Smith can keep Bend quiet for a 3rd straight frame, and now a shift is on against Easton Admonson. It's popped up left field and down for a hit. The shift does not come into factor as Admonson reaches once again his 3rd hit tonight.
Now batting the left fielder, Jace Miller.
Pips tried to go to a late shift against the Liberty product, but he just continues to find base knocks in this series. 3 for 5 tonight. Smith pumps one in the zone for strike 1 against Jace Miller. 13 hits now for Bend, 10 tonight for Yakima Valley. Miller pops it up. Playable for Blazak, and he makes the catch. 1 down, 2 more to go for Parker Smith as this outing for him continues to be pretty solid. No runs allowed in the first 2 and now 3 full innings on the stat sheet after that out. As he just misses the outside on that delivery to Abri Covarrubias. The last time AC came up, he hit a ball into the dirt in front of him, thought it was a foul ball, but Gordado applied a tag and Zachary Burr called him out. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball and a strike. Double play ball could end the inning with Admonson at first. No, he'll throw to first in time. Not quite. To get the Bend first baseman. Kind of interesting to see Admonson and Angulo side by side. 2 of the offensive leaders for both of these teams. Smith 1-2. Sends it, and it's chopped out of play. So Covarrubias stays alive, at least for 1 more offering. Smith delivers. Swing and a miss on the outside. Parker Smith starting to cook a little bit on the mound as he tries to wrap up his outing with 1 more out against Ty Johnson. That's strikeout number 6 for the Pippins pitching staff tonight. Smith's first pitch to Johnson misses outside. 2 strikeouts for Parker. 3 of them came from Moko at the start, and Tyler Dish found 1. Admonson still waits at first. And Ty Johnson, after finding his first hit of the game in substitution of Johnny Elliott last, or I guess a couple of innings ago now. See if he can find another one. 3-0 now as Smith continues to send him out of the window. Four-pitch walk, puts 2 on. Kind of a tough spot there. He could have put the inning away, but another shot at it against Brooks Robertson now. Guy who has not had a hit all night. 0 for 3, but was hit by a pitch and walked as well. So Smith with a man in scoring position sends this one up high. 5 straight out of the zone now. And Robertson pops one to right. Kirschenbaum trying to find it under the lights and almost dropped it, but did come down with it. It's tough to battle those lights in the night sky, especially with the smoke overhead at the Orchard, but it's 8-5 heading to the bottom of the 9th. Pips need some clutch offense in order to take this ball game.
At Cascade Natural Gas, we help smart businesses cover their bases. Old, new, and in between. No matter the age of your building, they all benefit from energy-efficient choices. Cascade Natural Gas offers a long list of incentives for energy-efficient upgrades. Upgrades that save your business money every day. Become one of the many Cascade business owners benefiting from the quality, comfort, and savings of energy-efficient upgrades. Join Team Energy Efficiency and take advantage of rebates from Cascade Natural Gas.
Who knew it was so difficult to find the right bank?
I know. It's so confusing.
And checking out your banking options? Oh, sounds overwhelming.
It's a cloud of uncertainty.
With Banner Bank, it's easy to manage your finances, and help is here when you need it.
Be gone, Cloud!
Oh, wait. Ah!
Built for action, built for banking. Banner Bank.
Clutch time for the Pips in the bottom of the 9th, down 8-5 with Julian Angulo at the plate to lead things off. First pitch from Brian Harbor misses up high. Harbor came in an inning ago, gave up 1 hit, had 1 strikeout as well. Angulo lifts one to left, and coming underneath it is Jace Miller for the catch. 1 for 4 night for Julian Angulo. He has brought in 2 of the 5 for the Pips, but looks like his night might be over. So Owen Egan comes to the plate with 1 down. Nothing in 1 to the Pippins left fielder tonight, as Egan steps back in, looking for contact. Another one drops in the zone. Harbor starting to feel it now. The 0-2 to Egan is smoked to left. Chasing it all the way to the wall, and I believe he made the catch. 98 miles an hour off the bat from Owen Egan, but it just did not quite have enough to get deep over the glove of Jace Miller. As you see the replay, it looked like that one had a chance, but at the last second, he just reached up and grabbed it out of the night sky. 2 down for Caden Kirschenbaum, as Harbor misses outside. 1-0. One of the better hit balls against Harbor so far, but just goes for an out. And Kirschenbaum pops this one up left center. Could be the 3rd out and the ball game, as Wakefield grabs it to put the Pippins away. 8-5 victory for the Elks as they win their 7th game in a row late in the 2024 campaign, as Bend advances to 28-16, and Yakima Valley drops another series here in 2024. They haven't won a series since 4th of July against the Cowlitz Black Bears. But that's now 5 straight 3-game series that the Pips will go down in the losing column. Game 3 tomorrow night, an earlier start time around 5:05 p.m. as Yakima Valley will just look to build some confidence back up as the Elks advance to 5-0 on the season against this Pippins team. Again, your final score, 8-5, as the Elks pull off the victory. As this is Jake Schrantz signing off from the Orchard.